So, shall we? 1-0 game. FURIA already impressing versus Spirit, hoping to do it against Vitality. It's a big ask.
And one thing you pointed out was that MOUZ was owning in warm-up.
He was, yes, yes. All the cheeky frags. Pre-fires on point already. Queserado just trying to run around the map, wasn't even allowed, all right? So MOUZ, who is in the middle of this hit of the A-bomb site, is going to be looking to post some early kills, but it's actually Apex out from Sandwich. MOUZ indeed does get the double, and more players in front of him. He does a good job of staying alive. Oh, taps into the third. And with it, MOUZ hangs on to this A-bomb site, absolutely turning FURIA around as they tried to just strongman their way through. That's a 4K pistol for MOUZ.
Wow, warm-up really works, MOUZ. Yeah, he was running around one-tapping people, translates right to the game. That's Father MOUZ in the server here versus Father Fallen at the major. Clap, clap. So, solid hold, 7-1, pure impact kills.
Into an early setup. Still tons of nades, good guns. FURIA.
They've been really on point with their preemptive utility here, Vitality, but the pop comes.
Yeah, the tempo that FURIA are trying to send out, it's another fast one. They're going to find a completely open bomb site, unlike last time with MOUZ getting triples. Apex almost rewarded as he finds a player with hands busy. Utility looks good over top, but still the defense crumbling on one half of the map. That flash sets up MOUZ, but the fire burns and it holds him back. Still, they're in on this. Dude, the pressure is real. The trade frag's likely. ZywOo coming up from Ticket now, looking for his chance to shine early in the BO1. Slides out into both teams' perspectives, but there is a certain ferociousness to the tempo of play we are getting at the moment.
You definitely want to look back at the utility right there for FURIA, because every flash they used blinded somebody, and they got the opening through the smoke. Oh, right before he jumped. Party gift from Yuri, and Z control went well. This is great utility in response from Vitality, but oh, this might be a freebie, huh? We'll see if the crouch peek is good. No, nice. What a boost. And this might pressure FURIA into trying to go B now. But as you can see from Vitality, they're starting to worry about it themselves.
Apex throws himself in with just the deagle. Spinks comes down from the ladder room. But it's still Apex on his own for a second. This could still very well fall to the B hit, but luckily ZywOo is going to find a kill in middle. That's Cello down for the count. Spinks' MP9 freed up to move closer to the bomb site, trying to use the cover to close that distance as all of a sudden their leader falls inside sight. But doing enough damage was Apex. Spinks on cleanup. Oh, almost all three himself. Fallen unable to clutch out, and that is Vitality back to winning ways. In a round where they had a couple limitations, they do a great job of minimizing that. I like that we see the boost pulled out in window.
Everybody's looking for a good first day.
Yes, sir.
I think no matter what happens to FURIA in this game, they have had a good first day.
Ooh, Cello with an untimely peek into connector to catch ZywOo unexpectedly hanging onto a grenade. Flames, good instant headshot, but he doesn't anticipate the second ramp player, worried about the one who was indeed coming in from Palace. So FURIA trade out effectively into the A site, take man advantage with it, look to move bomb up eventually. Wow, they expose Spinks. Cello will take some damage in the meantime, but this is FURIA doing a good job of putting themselves into a post plant with a comfortable amount of positioning.
They'll have to walk away from this. Now Apex all alone, spotted as well off Cat.
Couple of successful A hits here, Mohan. That is what FURIA have managed to pull out of the hat to get the majority of these 3 rounds.
The plays like that, the missile smoke that they break, it's so timed so perfectly that it's those moments, those tactics where you go, you know, they're really playing the new game, using it to its maximum advantage. And we all get caught playing CSGO sometimes, some games, just running through, swinging things as normal, running through smokes. But right there, it's an absolutely perfect counter to the guy who was trying to scale to back Ticket.
Terrorists win.
Oops. Vitality may have a lead at the moment, but they have had a tough job with the buys as well. FURIA keeping them on their toes and keeping them on edge economically.
Playing within smokes here is Flamesy.
Let's get it. M4 at the front goes down with nothing. Apex a lot to do here. Slides out, collects, and the trade frag's clean. Doesn't quite open the smoke fully, that nade. ZywOo sending a flash over top, but nobody's gonna push through just yet. Deep ticket Molotov doesn't stop MeiBR from finding an angle and from Spinks for finding timing. But the op's gonna collect him. Fallen with the headshot and Furia the man advantage. Molotov gets extinguished. That's gonna make their job a little weirder.
Oh, I wonder if ZywOo actually can find an angle here. This one comes down to MeiBR. So if MeiBR finds a way to pry into the site, get a kill, then we might have Yuri actually have to move. And for the moment, ZywOo comes down to his patience, but... Oh!
Fallen looking for the connector side plant.
Let's see about it. If they are patient enough, then Vitality maybe walk away. Again, oh! You're not allowed to walk away, MeiBR. That's a great shot.
Yeah, the moment I saw him stand up, I thought to myself, that helmet's not thick enough to protect you from Fallen's opping.
Oh, what a start here from Furia. Couple of CTs walking over, but they don't have much to stop this.
5-7, empty-handed. P2K, no chance. That one op on ZywOo, well, small chance. ZywOo's ops here, but it's met by a sea of smoke grenades, so Furia, it's a fast one yet again. There's been quite a few rounds so far this T side that have a bit of a pace to them. We've seen MeiBR stuff a couple out of the gate, but now that he hasn't been able to multi-frag as successfully as the money has become an issue, Furia absolutely maximizing these early moments in rounds. And I don't know about you, man, but it doesn't feel like this half should be ending this quickly.
Yeah.
It is just, I blinked and nearly missed it.
I like to see Furia playing this quickly. I think the problem, for sure, like, the modern way that Fallen has been calling has been a lot slower, and I think that's changing right here, obviously.
Insane that they kill all these players. That's 2 P2000 kills, a USP frag, and another bomb death.
Fallen nearly dies.
But it still has time to sour.
Yeah, we know these stages come down to the last day.
ZywOo looking around, sees nothing in middle, decides to throw himself up connector, but is met by, again, a wall of utility. Furia's nades. Such a nuisance. Flash comes over. Spinks is actually exposed off catwalk. Seeing the trajectory of the util, you know there's 2 players back there, so he is ready for the fight, and he's ready for the next one. As Fallen finds 1 kill over towards A, it's Yuri to make sure Spinks can't double down. We go even 3v3.
Yeah, they've got an uncomfortable map. You can see the CTs are MeiBR. Great half so far. But I gotta say, this is probably the right idea for Furia.
Let's see if he can post another multi-frag.
He's watching the second window, Flusha style.
Serato up first. Saw the gun barrel. Ooh, a little tease of what was coming. Puts MeiBR on high alert, and he delivers the first. They don't expose him, and that barely damages him either, so Fallen's gonna remain locked in. Yuri's lucky there was nobody else nearby, nobody to pressure that bomb plant, so post-plant, here we go. MeiBR doing a good job of hanging on to the space. The smoke soon to fade. Yuri against it, reveals himself. And now as the other 2 try to get out through the window, Fallen just missed the timing on Apex, and that could catch them both off guard. It's gonna be a nade for Fallen, but Yuri's the one who's really low. And so that Opper's still just trying to give cover to Yuri, who hides behind Pillar, buying time, and no chance to snap up. It's a Fallen 3K clutch.
So excellent. I mean, you can see the patience from Fallen, but the way they played that 2v3 was perfect, because Yuri was there sitting, holding the corner of the smoke after Serato went down. Fallen was holding the left. They had guaranteed information on MeiBR in that spot. They knew he was going to wasn't going to walk back to Cat. So when MeiBR started to get uncomfortable, he walked out. There was really no better answer.
Almost feels like a lack of disruption being offered up by Vitality. Furia in that mid-round last just...
Opening setups are one thing, you got to keep the communication flowing.
Yep. Keep it on the knife's edge, and right now it's just Skulls cutting through sight again. Barring MeiBR's multi-frag, this A site has been a chance for Furia to feast on round wins, and they're not going to stop. The tempo, the pressure, the success. It's a deep peek out of ZywOo, but it's a response out of Cello. He's got him stuck in against the wall. Double kill beyond the ticket. And Furia, round after round into this A site, round after round, posting an round half.
Connor.
Look at that scoreboard. 3-0 start for Vitality, and they disappear into a puff of disappointing smoke.
Different emotions, one club, Skin Club.
And FURIA understood the assignment.
They scraped by Imperial, they scraped by Wildcard, changed maps in a best-of-3 against Big, and then turned it up today to a 10. Spirit holds 6 rounds against FURIA, and Vitality may finish with less. We'll see what the defense can have in store. Yuri cleared out from the corner. And so Vitality looking for the bomb plant. Fallen tries to charge it down. It's actually Skulls over his shoulder to pick up this kill. Tempo set by Tease. Vitality go for the double peek, deep market. They're gonna clear up what's left of FURIA. It's at least a pistol, but a first pistol didn't mean too much for Vitality either, so we'll hold our breath.
Yeah, at least it gives them the rounds. You know, FURIA need every little bit to pull the upset off. Even if they were the better team in that first half, it doesn't mean that Vitality can't come back. And it's best of one day. They have a 60% chance of doing 3 or more kills, maybe, and then also the option to save their 1 or 2 good guns if they want to. Okay. And it doesn't screw up their money completely if they lose. I actually am curious about this because I've wanted to explore not bottoming out as soon as you have all your money in early on in the half. In some of these pro games, you see it. Sometimes you see Virtus Pro can pull off buys like this and keep their money a lot more stable. And again, the key point is, can they get kills and still stay alive for the next round even if they don't win?
Oh, that helps.
There's a first frag.
That helps. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Not for FURIA's case, that is. ZywOo gets the instant kill right back. So 2 separated duels. That Scout, of course, mobile as ever. Fallen running all the way over towards Ticket. Cello gets cleaned out. ZywOo snaps over. You better not miss. And honestly, Fallen isn't until ZywOo gonna try to be the hero of this one. 3 kills in, and poor Cerrado completely opposite half of the map. Look at the damage done, considering, again, a couple limitations with the buy. By choice.
And that's, in particular, what's left for him. There's nothing else left for him in this game to prove, except for how much can you take over in the big moments.
And they swing hard for the top of middle. First victim caught not even getting off of the rafter, so down you go. Skulls sidelined, and top middle conceded because of it. That's a risky move from Cerrado.
Still a minute left, though. If they make a big mistake here, it looks like they're not even
thinking about it
right now.
Oh, they clear the right side. Trade's good.
That was a good swing from Flamesy. The wider he swings there, the more he displaces the aim. If he does a short peek and exposes his body, but doesn't go out wide enough, Cerrado's next shot is way easier. That's so important to understand as an entry, that even if you want to be able to run out and stop and hit a shot, if you're not setting up your team for the trade and you don't get the kill, then you've literally lost 2 players and the round is done.
They also didn't get away with any save in that one too, right? So
yeah.
Feels like it's not necessarily the worst idea, but they weren't even able to get away with scraps. Set him back a bit, but now the full gun round for FURIA, and oh no, it's man disadvantage for them again. Cello not able to escape bottom connector smoke. Great damage here versus Skulls, but he's not going to shy away. He's got the support from Cerrado off the catwalk, and so counter-terrorists continue to keeping this pressure up in middle.
Yeah.
Do a great job of reclaiming what was a man disadvantage of the gate.
That's really solid. But you see when Spinks speeds up, even though they have to leave mid, he's got all the important positions cleared out. Another tactic coming out from FURIA. I'd love to see this in this moment.
Going for the double ramp.
I think he saw Shadow, right?
You'd think so. You would with the angle. Trying to hope that one of these 2-player forward setups gets something for FURIA back in, but he can't see in top. Connie, here's the util, cuts off Apex. Bomb is still able to get to the site. Mezzy dodging a flash, drops down to Fallen, sees... Oh! Doesn't finish finish the frag! Spinks surrounded at this point. A mechanical moment that fails Messi. And Fallen capitalizing on it to put FURIA back in the lead, you'd assume, because Spinks doesn't have possession of bomb just yet. Fallen creeps away from ramp towards spawn, lets Spinks double back, half health, and he's trying to force them into the gunfights. He gets the smoke down, but the spam shots come through.
Yeah, well, we all know what that just happened, and we might relive it in a second. Mezzi had Fallen dead to rights and just stopped shooting because he thought he was dead. Ammo left over, already thinking about going for the Tetris frag.
Wow.
Literally just stopped shooting. Again, look at the complexion of the A site. Everyone's outside of smoke, so Cello looks like he's going to transpose into it. Yeah. Trade back is instant.
Cheeky, man. Just presses in, gets rewarded with the one.
And now we've got the slide in here. We've got Yuri walking up.
As he walks out through the palace, uninspiring as far as Yuri's concerned, but just the position gives Apex all he needs. Nice shot from the in-game leader of Vitality.
What's ZywOo do in this spot? You know, he wants to come up late connector. They know he got the trade last time. 2 players left. There's no secret where he is. And he's also getting flanked now. Let's see if he misses this timing.
Okay, Serato trying to find it to a T. He actually activates it. Skulls is going to rip his head off, going for the top stairs peak. It's a double out of Skulls. Spinks tries to chase him down. Oh, nice. Catching K Serato into the background. No Skulls is here, but he's not able to win it. And the newest edition of FURIA gives them their 10.
Yeah. Take a bow, Skulls. That's a great round. And finding the timing on the lurk is exactly right there from ZywOo. He absolutely needed to get that kill to maintain control of the map.
How much pressure is behind it from Vitality? They'll let it fizzle.
But the rotation comes over, and they already know that this is now a rough idea. It's the really perfect setup here from FURIA, but Skulls walks back, and the op actually leaves too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. FURIA actually, they're overthinking this a little bit. They're starting to leave the site.
If there was anybody looking to get up middle, my God, it would be an open highway.
And you know what? They saw some utility, but Skulls didn't actually get visual confirmation.
There it is. Chucks that frag grenade out. That one lands well. Spinks down to half. Still just looking for the next fight. Fire actually makes him uncomfortable. Tons of util damage, but it's Cello in the pocket. Not able to get the second. So incredibly close, yet Spinks hangs on for dear life as ZywOo plants bomb.
Oh, and they've got this.
A little mispositioning out of the CTs, and then the pistol's able to capitalize. FURIA. What were they nervous about?
I think it's because when we saw it with X-Ray, Skulls threw his smoke down, made it look like he knew what was coming, but he didn't know that there was anyone on the ramp. He didn't actually see anybody. So they might have just thought that this was a really sort of crummy fake. All players go down on FURIA. So I think the read was that this was, they read that it was a fake, essentially. They read that it was a fake, that it was going to be a late B play.
The reward's looking massive. Can they reap it? A lot of CTs on the other side of that wall of smokes, including a smoke of their own. Nobody actually throws their body through it. No blood on the line. Flames posted up. Sees a bunch of players as they do expose the bomb there for a second.
No one's planting.
That's fine for the time being. Bomb is actually still over on Tetris.
Why aren't they planting?
Apex is still not crossed with bomb. They're gonna look for kills. No way, Cello comes out with pistol frags. Bomb is finally on site.
Bomb would be halfway ticked already. Now they still have CT control. Let's see if we can get some great P250 shots. That'll make the difference here for FURIA if they can.
Thing is, man, he's got 11 bullets total left on that pistol. No other reloads. Doesn't matter. Down now. Yuri able to trade frag out. This is an awkward 2v2 here for Apex. Concerned about the slowly encroaching CTs. He will peel Yuri off this one. And now K Serato left to do the 1v2. It's a tough job when you're pinned against the wall, but he's still getting a little more damage in. It is a sketchy outcome for Vitality, but a 10th round nonetheless.
Yeah, it took way too long to scale. I mean, this is a 3-smoke site. If you can't get that bomb planted before those come up, FURIA didn't quite have the armory available to stop that.
Okay, Serato going for deep apartments control again. We've seen him throw himself on the kitchen counter. Frag's gonna set this up right in the middle of the pack. Oh God, oh God, oh God, free backs turn, K Serato! Oh, he's got two and a third up close! Put Apex is victim. He's got a killer. 11 for Furia. It is fireworks in the B apps.
Completely posterized here inside of the B halls.
Wow. And you can tell when that util's getting exchanged. Vitality gonna try to change this back into the A hit we go. Someone could be on the brink of 12. We've got an op over towards the ticket. We've got a good flash for Flames to try to get out. Fallen finds the first one. Skulls able to emerge with another couple. And the Brazilians showing resilience. Serato. Nothing else. It's Skulls to clean up, and it is Vitality to get absolutely mopped inside this A site. Not only with a win over Spirit behind them, not just a good first best of one, but looking like 2 match points against Vitality to boot.
The new Brazilian who's in top 20 every year. Serato once again proving his value.
Ooh, Flamesy though. Good for the headshot.
You know, he fought for a way out. 3 players alive, bomb still there on the A ramp. Serato's impact may have just brought Furia to a 2-0 day. Wow, Vitality chose to go through that smoke. And now if you look at the B site, if this was a full exec, I think this is the best choice for Vitality. They just don't know about it. But right now, Serato's spotting solo. There's no one playing inside of B on Cat. They're ready more for an A hit than anything else. And I think that's got Fallen worried, so he'll go over, take over the window. This helps Serato move off to Cat, which might even be a better spot for him. So let's see how this plays out. No one in CT spawn. Op coming out.
Now you've got ZywOo on the first angle. You've given him his opening. You've given him a line, but the kills start to trickle in for Furia. It's the pistols going down and the op not able to respond. Bomb is able to get towards site and it's got the cover. ZywOo missed, and in doing so opens the door for Furia to keep on coming. But Skulls steps out and the second shot connects. They're gonna boost the player up. Apex looking for a moment to just burst out down the stairs, and as he does so silently, catches the reload. Yuri dies up close. ZywOo still waiting for that ticket contact, and the utility tells him it's coming. Oh, he hits that one, no! And as ZywOo gets back onto the site, 2 kills into this round, Serato waiting, buying time for his teammate to get closer. Vitality don't know. Is a flank inbound? Could it be? There's a kit that's now been killed. And guess what? Vitality with just a little more life left in him.
What a slice from ZywOo on CT. Hard to say what the call is out of spawn. We'll see if they are going to try to take this up Cat.
Spinks moving ever closer to that corner, but still not committing. How long does he wait?
Serato's got an MP9 holding Cat, it looks like right now. No, he's back in spawn.
It's Yuri.
It's Yuri.
It's going to be tested. Here's the Stampede inbound. Starts to jump the gun. Incendiary to slow it down. And you've got Fallen behind you. 30 seconds.
That's a great molly. I mean,
no panic just yet.
It depends what Fallen's going to do.
They're going to put a Molotov on Yuri's feet, and Fallen decides to fall out of the apartments. His trade frag's good, but ZywOo gets the opening and the second. His chance rang out in Shanghai for the first time, and with it comes the opening in the round after towards the B site. He'll miss the third chance. Serato doesn't dive into stopping the bomb, and so that frees up 4 sets of feet to just play inside this bomb site. Furia's hand will be forced. The retake is needed. ZywOo waits and waits, and as the util comes out, he's priming himself, and his teammates doing a good job of just pushing this one into OT. Spinks from the back of sight with a double. Skulls down at the hands of Ops, and Vitality push OT.
Yeah.
The omnipresent. Cello, first contact, loses his head. Trades are looking good. 2 rounds back-to-back in the 23rd and 4th where we didn't roll. we didn't get these early fights.
Ooh.
And overtime starts with a little more aggression. Unfortunately for Furia, it slips away to the 4v3 Go Vitality.
That's not a fun way to go out.
But didn't it feel like for a second there, Furia got scared to win?
Yeah, there was one anti-eco round, I guess. No, not necessarily a reason to push, but no tactics as they just waited.
Yeesh.
Didn't even win on this duel. I mean, that might not have made a difference with the B-split coming in as fast as it was, but this is Furia now. 3 rounds back-to-back losing.
Not the kind of drop-off in mechanical prowess that you're looking for come overtime.
So there's you know, 10% unlucky for Fallen, who peeks slowly into connector, but he's also looking for a shot.
Breaking ground as of late. That's kind of been Fallen's thing. Nobody facing in middle out of the gate this time around. Spink's gonna make sure nobody has managed to creep down underpass. The Molotov burns back any kind of cat pressure that was looking for eyes on Khan. We saw that Bricks boost pull off some impact. But again, they get disassembled. This utility pressure has just opened a door for Flamesy to look to pounce on it. Because with the CTs continuing to try and dance around that fire, they've just kind of left themselves out in the open for Flames to clean up. He simply won't miss now. You had your chance. Woo! Him and Flamesy at Apex tear a path up through A with absolute killer conviction. It is looking like a 14th to Vitality. By God, it could be a flawless OT if you let them have it.
Yes, that might be coming, man. They're just getting better and better. And that's always going to be the deal with the favorite. You know, the deeper the game goes, the more impressive that they can get.
At an event where the conversation is #1 of 2024, there are 2 teams that lost their opening matches with superstars on them. And then there's ZywOo. Looking to reclaim, but job's not done. Fallen able to open up, and Cello's gonna win a fight in middle. So this time, Vitality not able to quite prance their way through the map as easily, and a back turn to Cello is gonna be a lethal error by Flamesy.
Yeah, that's a...
Where's Queserado's gun?
I have no idea. Wait, someone died up here. He tried to get it. Oh, and at least he's got the MP9 to fall back to. I think he just went for the upgrade. Couldn't find it, though. Let's see if that matters. Oh!
No. That's not a thread to pull on. ZywOo chases him down because he made a ton of noise on the fallback. He started to panic not having a gun, and luckily ZywOo also makes a mistake because, God, if you put him in a post plant.
It's one of those unlosable situations. Spinks,
yeah.
You are a closer.
Unlosable, they say. Fallen's op gonna have the market pass, unless he gets flash in the process, but that would have to be with an untimely death, and it's not gonna happen. Nicely anchored here for Furia. They're gonna pull off 1, the final of overtime, added to the tally.
No, really not the best or worst case situation here for Furia. Getting 1 round in OT, looking back on the regulation, lots of quality rounds won.
Oh,
and
so many.
It was their T side that was the most impressive, like losing the pistol, winning 8-4. So this is definite conditioning from Furia, but the question is, can they take advantage of what they think Vitality are going to adapt with?
Ooh, goes unspotted.
Yeah,
they are charging up that catwalk.
There's no one ladder. Spinks, he might not know how close they are.
At least his teammate Van will spot it, and he gets the one in the background. Oh. Triple kill for Spinks. Not bad for a 20-bullet mag. It's an early warning offered by Mezzy, and Spinks delivers all he needs. Queserado, unfortunately, unable to get into the action until it's a little too late, seemingly. He knows he's got Spinks back there. Quad kill from the rifler of Vitality.
Amazing. Amazing. Spinks also had a slow start in this game. He's on 23 now. And Vitality get to hear the map point music every round.
I think you were very right. Spinks didn't know how far up that wall they were, but it's because Mezzy ends up spotting it. We see Spinks adjust accordingly, and then he doesn't miss the shots. Fallen hoping somebody oversteps, but Can his teammates creep by him in the meantime? Oh, ZywOo catching the back of Cello. Rough map for Cello after that one. Gonna cross his fingers and hope there's more to this OT.
Ooh, not bad.
Oh, almost finding MeiZ there in transition as well. But that's the bomb to start to peel away from the apartments. A lot of presence being shown at that B site, right? Threatening the apartments and the catwalk, but FURIA don't want to commit.
This is a strong call, it looks like, from Vitality. They're reading that after this B pressure. FURIA are going to group up for the A pop now. And the bomb is starting to walk back. But is it going to go mid or? Yeah, it looks like mid. Yeah, the next level play here is just to continue with the B play, but from this other direction. Now
it's Apex.
Yeah, Apex
versus Fallen.
Oh, he missed a shot.
He's not quite ZywOo.
He spotted them. He could try to get his teammate over, but right now it's just MeiZ in the site. No one even watching the cross right yet.
MeiZ kicked this off with multi-frags. He was a beacon of hope early on in this map, and he's going to shut down Yuri first. He's got Spinks with him to tether. It's a double out of MeiZ. Third from MeiZ at Apex. He finds revenge. 16-13 overtime win for Vitality.
Wow.
FURIA push him, but it's Vitality to shove back harder.
Well, that was a great map of CS. Straight up. So exciting, beginning to end. Unfortunately for FURIA, they had such a great chance when it was 13-10, 13-11.